What's going on, guys? This is Big D coming at you from Game On, a sports podcast for everyone. Now, when I say everyone, we're going to be covering NHL, NBA, MLB, XFL, NFL, NBA, MMA, UFC, everything that you guys could think of in the sports world. That's what we're going to be covering. Me especially, I'll be handling a lot of the Major League Baseball news, a lot of the NHL stuff, covering some local stuff here in South Bend. And I'll be popping in time to time with some other podcasts, basically because it's my basement. So, just want to shout out, all these guys here that you're going to meet tonight. They're really, instrumental in getting this thing off the ground. Really excited to bring these guys to you on a weekly basis and get going with this. It's been a dream of mine to get something involved like this in the sports world, and I'm excited. So, mark this down. January 31st, 2020, the birth of the Game On, a sports podcast for everyone. So, without further ado, I have my first guy who I've been a friend with for a little bit since one of my last jobs. This guy's been, he knows a lot about, what's going on in his world. So we're going to bring it to you. I'll let him introduce himself. Give me 1 second. And here we
Testing. Am I good? All right, everybody. My name's Rick. You can call me Slick Rick. I got tricked into coming here. I thought this was a gangbang, but it turns out to be a podcast. The areas that I probably are going to focus on are golf, MMA, and the WNBA. Those are the three passions of mine that I really, truly enjoy. I grew up on a farm, so I think I can bring a unique perspective to all these sports. And that's about it for me.
All right, you got Big Dime Bag Davis in the building doing NBA, you know what I'm saying? Get it popping. RIP Kobe. We're going to get this thing going for the 2020. Make it do what it do.
All right, this is Big Stinky J, a.k.a. Mully, coming to you live 2020. I'll be touching on a little NFL, a little fishing maybe, a little golf, and XFL too. Got a current teammate I played with starting up for the St. Louis Battlehawks, so I'm looking to get in his ear and see what he's thinking about the inaugural season. Looking forward to the podcast. Shout out Big D for bringing me on. Looking forward to everything. Let's get it.
Okay, so my name's Tony. You can call me Rock on Tony. It don't matter, whatever. I'm going to be, I got dragged in here a couple weeks ago, so the preparation time has been pretty low, but I'm going to be specializing in whatever you call it, professional wrestling, sports entertainment. It's still real to me, damn it.
And to follow up with Big Tony over there, I'm Big Dave. You can call me Gleiss. Along with Don, one of the founding fathers of this podcast. Happy to be on board with it. I, too, still think it's real, damn it, but I'm also here to cover MLB, football, anything Notre Dame related. Happy to be on board and get this thing going.
What's going on, everybody? This is Danny here. I will be covering this segment of pretty much mixed martial arts, not just UFC, but as you heard, MMA. So I will try to cover globally. So we're looking at Bellator. We're looking at ONE FC. We're looking also at UFC primarily because that's where the hype is at right now. So, for example, like we have a fight card coming up 1 week after Super Bowl. It'll be John Jones, Dominic Reyes. If you're a UFC fan and you like to watch people analyzing reels, such as, fight techniques, tactics, interviews, things like that we can cover. I also cover hype stuff. So, if ever Conor McGregor gets into another scandal or anything like that, we can talk smack about fighters, talk good about fighters, whatever we opinionate, it'll all be here. I also look to cover pretty much any kind of training camp that you see on YouTube and you see fighters doing. Not just that, if I can get some local fighters in the area to come visit, I shout out to all of you. Come see us here, South Bend. We would love to have you. Kind of get your insight as to what exactly it is and what fighting means to you. We're all passionate here about our own thing. Mine is this. So I welcome each and every one of you to sit down with us, have a good talk. Donnie's great. Big D here. He brings the beers. So nothing better than pizza, beers, and wings and some good conversation. Again, my name is Danny. It's going to be a pleasure to rock the house with you guys.
All right, guys. And if you guys want to shoot us a follow on Instagram, it's at Game On Sports Podcast. Twitter, we're at Game On Everyone. Still working on that damn Facebook page. as soon as we get the okay on Facebook. Also, we do have a YouTube. It's going to be Game On, a sports podcast for everyone. So if you guys want, we'll also be posting the episodes here, excuse me. And we're going to get that going. Next episode, probably going to be post Super Bowl, reviewing commercials, the game, more importantly, the halftime show. We're also going to be talking about coming up here some baseball preview shows. We're going to be talking some NHL, talking, just a lot of stuff. We got spring training in 13 days, so looking forward to that. Give us a listen. Give us a shout on Instagram. Give us a shout on Twitter. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys, and looking forward to some other big projects coming up. So, give us a listen.
But I also wanted to add, too, we're looking for some guys that can cover unique sports like underwater BB stacking, curling, stuff like that. So
nothing wrong with curling.
Reach on out to us if you want to take part in this.
There's nothing wrong with curling, man.
Oh, my God. That was funny as shit.
There is nothing wrong with curling.
What do you mean? There's everything wrong with curling.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
That's the best Olympic sport ever.
Okay, fine.
Curling women.
Take it easy, Dimebag.
Attractive.
Calm down.
I'd curl some midgets.
Yes, midget
I'd
tossing
watch
will be
it if
covered.
it was curling
I want to
midgets.
see you do that.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I think we're going to sign off here for our first episode. Again, give us a shout at Game On Sports Podcast on Instagram, at Game On Everyone on Twitter. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Any input is great. And, we'll be back on Monday. Have a good night, guys.
Later, y'all.
Hashtag balls from the bend.
Balls from the bend, baby.
And we are not politically correct, and we are not vegan.
Also, one last thing that I got for tonight. I want to give a shout out to the 6DC group. That's the South Bend Lions support group. These guys have been in contact with me, shouting me out on Twitter, shouting us out here at Game On, a sports podcast for everyone. So I'd like to give them a shout out. Also, Joe Tran Media Group. Guy works magic. Helped us with our logo. Going to be helping us with our social media. Big shout out to Joe Tran and Joe Tran Media Group. And you guys have a great night. Thank you.